What's up, everybody? We are back over here at the Fixer Upper. We are getting so close to being done with this whole entire project. It's been a lot of long nights and weekends spent over here renovating the whole entire place, but it's coming along pretty darn well, and we are down to the finishing steps. Today we are going to be working upstairs in this main area. I went ahead and got all the flooring laid in the bathrooms, as you can see here. I went with a little bit different of an LVP. I'm using this light-proof stuff. Usually I'm not a big fan of this light-proof, but this one actually has a 20 mil wear layer, so it looks good. Got that all laid up in the bathrooms, and then we went ahead and got the bedrooms all taken care of as well. This one's a little bit dirty. I just wanted everything out of the way for when I go through and start laying up this main area, but everything's coming along really darn well. This was my cut room, so as you see, there's a lot of dust over there. With all of those rooms and everything done, it is time to start laying up this main area. This is the point that I've been dreading probably the most, just because there's some weird cuts that I'll have to do as we kind of get into it. Once I get this done, the place is going to look completely different. Then we can move on to painting the walls. So let's go ahead, get after it. I've already gone ahead and measured out the whole entire room just to kind of see where all the planks will land and which wall to start off of. We're gonna be starting off of this kitchen wall here right next to the slider, because it's about my longest stretch of a straight wall that I can use. Measured it, everything seems like it's gonna fall just fine over in the hallway as well as the living room area, so that's good to go. I'll tell you what though, these knee pads, they're a must if you're laying flooring. I was using just some regular knee pads before, and I rubbed my knees pretty darn raw, and that didn't feel great. So I went ahead and bought these Milwaukee, I don't know if I call it articulating, but essentially there's a hinge right here where the knee is, so that as you move, it can kind of rotate up and down with you. It's a good solid surface to be on. You can get a pair of these for like 50 bucks over at Home Depot. So if you're gonna be laying flooring at all, be sure you buy a good pair of knee pads. You'll be thanking yourself later, cause yeah, it's rough. Anyways, let's go ahead, get to it. Since this is a wood floor, I don't have to put down any underlayment or anything else like that. I don't have to put down any plastic. There's really no point in doing so. If you want to, feel free to go ahead. And my flooring has the attached under pad, so I don't have to put down any cushion or anything else like that. I'll make it nice and easy. We'll go ahead, lay up this first row here. We'll lay up probably about 2 rows. Then I'll go ahead and check some measurements. I just want to get these planks in place first. Once we're done with that, I can go ahead and make sure we're keeping the same distance from this wall out. That way we can ensure this thing stays nice and straight throughout this whole entire run for the house. As you can see, I'm definitely crooked right now, but that's just because I want to maintain a little gap till I get over here. And then this little section over here by where the slider is what's going to determine my length away from the wall. It's always the first couple of rows that seem to take the longest, mainly just because you have to get everything lined up from the first one. Your planks might not be perfectly straight with each other, so as you lock in the second one, you'll get a little bit of a gap here or there. And so you just use these tapping blocks, kind of knit it together. It pulls itself all together, really nice, easy, looks great. So right here is a perfect example of what I was meaning with the first rows kind of taking a little bit longer. As you can see, this is all mated up right there, but you had this little bit of gap right there, so it doesn't want to click in all the way. So what we'll do is go ahead, take this tapping block, hammer right here, line it up, and then we can tap them together, and this will close that gap right there. This will sink in. And as you see, a good way to tell if your planks haven't been clicked in fully yet is if you have this little bit of raise right here. If you see that, it's probably not clicked together yet, or you have flooring deflection. Either way, you want to resolve it. But as soon as you click them together and get it fully seated, it'll lay back down perfectly even.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dine. Serves you some reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair. They'll put you down and leave you dead, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth. How they coming for you. Yeah, no. Don't you think you're better?
now we have some more intricate cuts that we had to do to get this to go down the hallway and then come back around and wrap around this wall right here. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and line up a plank. I don't want it to come straight off of this corner right there because it's gonna make it look pretty darn weird. I'm actually gonna stagger this back about there so we get a good little spacing. I don't wanna go quite into the bathroom, so we'll stagger this and then we'll go ahead and make the cut, take out this chunk, go there. Then we'll have to make a lot of cuts along into this hallway and then back around that wall. Then we should get into a section where we can start laying straight again and start finishing out the rest of the area. So far, this stuff is laying up really well. It's looking so good. I'm really excited to see the progress with this. I'm just hoping I can get it done before the night's over. It's 5 o'clock right now, so we'll see how late we go, but let's go ahead, start making some cuts and get these other sections laid up.
Hoping your wishes get granted. I know you never giving up unless it's real. A slippery slope, it's not enough to please you. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She wasn't when it started.
Well, it's about 9 o'clock at night here, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We went ahead and got everything all laid throughout the hallway there, all the intricate cuts. So we'll backlay this closet right here. We'll have some stair treads that we gotta do, but tomorrow we can go ahead and move over into this living room area and wrap up all of the flooring for this main area. I'll have to get all the appliances and everything out of the way, so we'll be back here tomorrow. We are back over here this morning to go ahead and finish up laying the flooring for this little living room. Went ahead and got the appliances all moved so we can go ahead and start laying the floors. So let's get to it. We've officially made it through the easy part of this living room. Got this all laid in. It's flowing seamlessly over into the dining room and kitchen area. In my opinion, it's looking really good. I like the way that the floors are turning out. But now we are on to the hard part. As you can see, I kind of have this bay window area right here. So we have a 45-degree wall right there that we'll have to accommodate for all of our cuts. So that's not gonna be so fun, but we'll go ahead, we'll get that tackled real quick. All right, and as you can see, I have my piece all cut, so let's go ahead, try to lay it up, see if I did it right or if I screwed up and had to do it over again. It's looking to me, it's gonna work. Look at that, it's beauty.
No, don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stare? Maybe you're wanted, looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted. I know you never given up.
This place looks completely different now. I'm loving the look of it. I'm excited to start getting some paint on the walls as well as the baseboard installed. This place is so close to being finished. I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap everything up. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you wanna follow along with this project as any of the other cool ones we have going on, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.